Not Real Fishing, everybody, and today we are currently going back to where we fished last week with the cane pole. But what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be doing a MTB panfish unboxing, and we're going to try it there. I don't know how good that's going to go because I have literally no idea what's in this box. I used to get the MTB bass boxes, but I always found that the baits they send are much more like, they're too big for what I normally fish. If I was fishing off the kayak in a lake, it'd be great, but for what I normally do, I don't really target bass that much. I mostly fish for, you know, panfish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the swamp, same swamp we were at last week, probably the same side, and we're gonna give the MTB box a fair chance. If that does not go well, I do have mealworms and wax worms, so we might do that too. And depending on how things go at this spot, I might go to that roadside lake I've frequented a few times, but we'll see. So I'll keep you all in the loop, and I'll meet you all at the water, and we'll get this thing done. So yeah, meet y'all there. Oh, big herring. That spooked me. There's a lot of movement in the water today, and I saw a tree shaking over here, which is making me a bit nervous before I went down. We do have coyotes and bears and stuff, but if it was a bear, I think it would have huffed at me by now. Maybe I'll set my stuff down and go look before I decide to really go all the way down. I'd rather have to run away and climb up one barrier than run away and have to climb up several. Well, the tree's not moving now. We might be okay. Alright guys, I got a new, well, I say new, but this is a travel bag that I got at a flea market. Not a flea market, I like a discount store. They call it Habitat for Humanity is where it is, in Wilmington. Went there with my mom, we bought a few things. I bought this whole bag which has both my tackle boxes and it has my GoPro box with all my batteries and stuff in one big box. And I paid in total for this bag. Where's the tag? Did I take it off? I paid $5. $5. That's all I paid. $5. So definitely gonna put it to some use. I hear movement. I think the otter's out here today, guys. I hear movement and I hear crunching, so that's probably the beaver. But let's grab the mystery tackle box. And we got the big yo-yo today, and we have the cane pole, because I'm not sure what kind of gear we're gonna have in this box. So if we have like jig heads and soft plastics, that's probably gonna go on the, sound like a nice sized fish. The jig head and soft plastics will be on the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I think the otter's here. I see something streaking on the other side. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see over there. There's a bunch of bubbles. Could be a beaver. I've seen otter here. I haven't seen the beaver yet. I got him on camera once, but you guys couldn't really see it because he was far away. And this GoPro's kind of got like a fish eye, so things that are far don't pull up very well. But I gotta quit chasing squirrels. And how do I open this box? There it is. We have some current here today because we did finally get a little bit of rain. So there's a very slight amount of current, which is good. So let's see what we got today. And this is the panfish box. Well, panfish and trout, so rooster tails might be a possibility too, which don't do too well for what I do. Nope. Alright, so let's see. These look interesting. Impulse Northland fishing tackle. These look like they might do pretty good, and I do have pretty good luck with pink. This might be good. They're 143% more effective than leading brands, so we should catch fish. Oh shoot, we got some Euro tackle stuff in here. I only know these from Extreme Philly Fishing. I've been wanting to try these for a while. It's probably gonna do good. Fat Assassin 2-inch scented 8-pack. That's probably gonna do really good. I've seen his stuff before, and I've always wanted to try it. This probably isn't gonna go too well here. It's way too snaggy. Still nice though. Cone feather spinner, 1/4 ounce. This might work. I just think it's going to be too snaggy here, especially with the water being this shallow. Same thing with this crocodile spoon. I do love spoons though. I do love spoons. I'm a sucker for a good spoon. And here we go. Here's the whole list. We got a Lucky John Hera Northland Tackle Impulse Stonefly, so it's a stonefly imitation. Tiger Spoon, Feather Spin, and a Fat Assassin. I like the Fat Assassin. That's probably what we're going to start with. And this is just some stuff, you know, the dibble, fishing tips and tricks, drop shots, all stuff that I don't really use because, you know, oh, and then actually a very funny looking sticker. It's kind of a cool sticker. Probably end up putting that on my fly tying bench. So we're going to start with this, since this is probably the closest thing we have. Actually, you know what? We might start with that pink one, because the pink one's already got a jig head on it, and I can just take it off of there, switch it, and then I can use the same jig head to catch fish with the Wi-Fi on this jig head. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the pink jig head, which I think is going to do pretty good here. Ooh, very, very small jig head. Got a lot of wiggle to it. So this should do pretty good. So we're gonna get that on there and give it a try. And we're using it on a 10-foot, whatchamacallit, crappie stalker rod. I'm gonna take off about a foot of line because I had too much line last time I was here and I couldn't get good casts. So we're gonna take off about a foot. Put that in the box. We're going to tie this on. We're going to fish it under a float. I think this is 10-pound test line, so it's a bit heavy for this this setup here. Line barely fits the eye. There we go. Yeah, I hear fish feeding. Nice sized fish too. Could be catfish coming up for air though. Because the water levels are so low and, you know. Alright, so we're going to start with this. And hopefully we're going to get a couple fish today. Well, what do we got? A little old flyer. Check it out. Oh, poor guy. Come here. Oh, come here. All right. Well, that's one for the pink. Look at the colors in this bad boy. He's beautiful. Look at that gill plate. Their winter colors are so much different than their summer colors. They're freaking beautiful. All right, let you go, little guy. All right. Now I'm gonna leave that jig head on because the weight's not bad. I would like it to be Maybe this looks like a 16th ounce maybe. I'd like it to be a little bit heavier. But it's okay. And I think we're going to use, since we got one on this already, we're going to try the Y-Fry next. I may have to put a bigger jig head because this is a pretty big presentation. Yeah, we're going to need a bigger jig head, I think. I mean, look at the size of that. It's really big. I could trim it, but I don't know. We'll give it a try with what it's currently on. If we get a bunch of strikes that are short, then we'll obviously put a bigger jig head on. I have some with me, thankfully. Or I'll trim it, you know, cut it in half right here. But I like the way it kind of wiggles, so I think this is going to be killer. I might just put a bigger hook on and fish it weightless and let it slowly sink. But I think that's going to be a monster. Look at that, already getting nibbles, I think. Yeah, we had a short strike right there. Got the teaser into the what do we got here? Little old redfin. Oh, jeez. Come here, little guy. Oh. Little old redfin. Beautiful little redfin. Got a scratch on him though, not for me. We're gonna let him go as well. All right, well that's 2 for 2 now. So the only thing left are the two, which I don't even think I showed these on camera. I'm sorry. This little crankbait imitation here is the only thing really left. A Lucky John. So I guess we'll tie that on to the Cuban yo-yo. See how that goes. So we're gonna go ahead and tie that on this Cuban yo-yo here. All right, so let's give this little crankbait a try. That's not an otter. Is that an otter? Yeah, that's an otter back here. Look, check him out. See if I can get him to go on camera a little bit closer. They're back there in the trees. Anyway. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to cast this little thing. It might be too light. Well, I'm not gonna get a cast like that. One thing I don't like about this Cuban yo-yo is it doesn't do very good with light gear. I mean it does, but I have it rigged for heavier stuff and I'm just too lazy to get out the... It's not heavy enough to really get the bait out there. Well, we don't have to worry about the crankbait because it's gone. So we're just gonna... It's under there in the log. Coming towards us over here. See if he pops his head up. He's right there at the bank. You can see the bubbles where they're going. See right there in the trees? See him just chilling in the trees right there, guys? Just chilling. Oh, there's one right there. Hey, little dude. That's so cool. Can y'all see him? I don't know if it's picking up on the camera or not. Can I zoom in? Oh. I think he's definitely coming my way. Yep, he's right there. They're right below him. You can see the bubbles. He's gonna come right up here under the bank, I bet you. Nope, over there. Rubbing his face on the log. He's so cute. Until one of these little bastards bites me, and then I won't think they're so cute. Alright, let's get back to the fishing, guys. Sorry, I get distracted really easy. Ooh, look at the size of this flyer. That's a monster right there. Easy, easy. Look at the size of that bad boy. Wow. So we can confirm that the Y-Fry, the Euro tackle one, works really good. Really, really good. I bet you could put that on a big hook on a Tenkara rod just by itself and do really good. Snagged on a bush. But I really want to get, I might go to the other side in a bit here where I can actually reach underneath the bridge a bit. I'm getting nibbles on my Y-Fry. Oh, there we go. It just goes to show you guys, it's always good that you can use, some would say, conflicting gear. They do pretty good. Nice little flyer. Really wish I could release them better, guys, but it's, you know, a 3-foot drop to the bottom. So what we're gonna do now is we are gonna, oh, is that a bite on our, thought we had a bite on our bottom rig for a second. Looked like it was moving. Can't see him. I just saw the otter again. Whew, that was a beaver. It made me jump. See him? I see the otter out there. Did y'all see him? I wasn't looking at the camera, so I couldn't tell if he picked up on screen or not, but I hear you, bud. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's a whole little family. I don't know if y'all can see it right back there. They're up there against the log. Back there. Ah, I wish I had a better zoom on this thing. I can't even get it to zoom, actually. But there's a whole family of them over there. That's so cool. Hey, y'all want to fish? I'll give them to you. Sorry, Flyer. I'm too busy looking at trying to see the otters again. Man, you are hooked good. They're just making all kinds of noise out there today. How are you hooked? Y'all see him? Straight out there, just chilling. Y'all see it? That's so cool. That's so cool. There's the little flyer. I'm gonna go ahead and see if this has anything on it. Probably not. Snag now. Feels like we lost our hook. I scared them. See the little baby ones over there? Y'all can't see it, I don't think. Right there against the bank. It's like a mama one came over there and was trying to feed it. What I'm gonna do is, because there's so much activity from them on this side, I'm gonna go to the other side and see if we can catch some fish on the other side of the bridge. Maybe it's a little bit less active, because ever since those guys started swimming around like crazy, the bites kind of turned off. And if not, you know, we could call it a deal here. We did the unboxing. We caught a fish on everything except for the rooster tail and the one we lost. Am I forgetting anything? No. All right, so we're gonna go to the other side. See what we can do there. Oh. Oh. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start using bait now, guys, just because I'm running low on time. I want to catch a few more fish. I am really impressed with this Y fry though. I would definitely use it again. So we're gonna put on a super worm. Just one, all by his lonesome. And we're gonna see if that gets us a bite too. Once again, still about a foot under the leader, under the float. No weight, just letting it free sink. You know, as natural as possible. Normally I would put a weight under it if I was fishing with an unweighted float. I put a split shot. But this feels nice. Ooh, catfish. Nice size catfish too. Pretty sure I just heard a thump over that direction, but I'm not sure. Anyway, here's a nice sized kitty cat. You know, a little 7-8 incher. I'll let him go. Hopefully catch a few more. Something I don't like fishing this size. I always hear stuff in the bushes, whether it's the wind or I don't know, but it always makes me paranoid. This one has a very soft shell and he's white, so that might be a little bit better. Yeah, when you fish it weightless, they just drift slow naturally. Sometimes you'll miss bites because the fish will eat if they're really feeding fast, they'll eat your bait before they put pressure on your line, which can be kind of annoying because sometimes you'll lose bites because of it. I thought that was a bowfin for a second. It's not. It's another kitty cat. Might as well go ahead and keep my glove on at this point. I know we're going to catch more. Now, I'm not exactly sure what kind of catfish these are. I think they might be yellow cats or just brown bullheads. I'm not sure. You guys out there who are better fish identifiers than me will know. But I'm going to go ahead and throw him back and maybe we'll get a couple more. I mean, I love catching catfish. They're definitely fun. When they're real small like that, the only time I really feel like I need to wear a glove. The bigger ones, like the first one I caught, I didn't really need the glove for that one. But better safe than sorry. Now, these all I'm using are actually super worms. They're not wax worms. I do have wax worms. I think I already mentioned that I'm using super worms. The way I like to hook them is just to hook them once. Stop it. Hook them once through the body, like this, so they still move around when they hit the water. You know, they got a lot of action to them. So, and of course I got it just about a foot under my float, maybe a foot and a quarter. I'm just throwing it out towards the center, letting him slowly sink as he wriggles around. And then when I see my float, I lift up, which I lost him on that one. That was probably a flyer or a bluegill or something. And I think I got these at the pet store for like a couple bucks. I don't think they were that expensive. Granted, to really fish this spot effectively, I should probably be using my 13-footer. I could really reach the center a bit more. Little baby cat. But I like the feel of the 10-footer. This one's a little bit, you know, it's got a little bit more give to it. You know, fish feel like they give up a little bit more fight. Dang, dude, your hook's good. Another little catfish. Anyway, be about your merry way, good sir. Whew. Getting a wee bit chilly. I think we still have our worm. Yes, we do. He's just slid all the way up the line. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This has got to be the smallest catfish I think I've caught on the channel yet. I mean, look at the size of that massive thing. He's tiny. Absolutely tiny. Look at him. He's tiny. Here, you can have the worm. Eat it. Look, he's still got the worm in his mouth. I let him keep it. Let him grow up, be a big boy. There you go. Hopefully he don't just spit it out when he gets in the water. Hopefully he enjoys it. Another, oh, this is either a warmouth or a, whatchamacallit. I think it's another one of those, oh, easy. Either a mud sunfish or a warmouth. This one I can't tell as well. This might be a warmouth, I don't know. I think this might be a warmouth, I don't see any spots. Oh, my nose is running. All right. I just wonder if maybe some of the bigger fish are down deep. The otter's just swimming over there. Just chilling. Crunching up. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Maybe he's just crunching away on a fish. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's a little bit more of the same what we did last week. So this time it went a little bit better. I would have stayed longer, but the temperature's dropping really quick and I'm not dressed for the cold and it's getting cold really quick. And I'm not about to freeze. My nose is already running. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, and if y'all want to talk to me, I have an Instagram, so feel free to check it out. It's in the description. Something fell on my car. So yeah, if you ever want to talk to me on there, you can. If you have any questions, and you know, that kind of thing too. And you know, yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. But most importantly, don't forget, take it easy.